and he's like, "Stop bad mouthing at work."
I just don't want to get all that on recording.
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate the warning.
Okay. Christmas is coming up.
Yeah.
And we'll probably be playing between those weeks, but because the 27th, I don't think anybody usually has anything going on. It's usually just a fucking regular ass day. I'm going to give everyone 1 free skill point and 1 free grand charm, as well as 25 points on your points cards tonight.
Oh shit!
Merry Christmas!
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Christmas.
So what I'm gonna do here, we'll do the grand charms first. Boop, 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 boop. I'll start from the top of the list. Who are we missing? We're just waiting for Nerissa to get into the game. Okay.
Me, my thing was being slow.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I had to reset my password. That's why I wasn't on camera, because I was futzing around with that in Forge.
I understand. I've been there. We'll wait for her to get in. Nerissa's in now. Nerissa's at the top of the list.
Don't die.
Oh shit! Pressure's on.
I'm gonna do 1 toke for everyone instead of my usual.
Yeah.
toke
Also,
for
it's
each.
still loading on my end, so feel free to take your time with me.
I already know what skill point I took. I was already looking at it tonight, so I'm like, quick, instant decision.
Do I have to add the point to your things, or can you add it?
You can add it.
I was able to add it.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and give yourself a skill point, and then Nerissa, I'm gonna roll your grand charm. Or is it loaded?
Yes. No,
Yes.
it is.
Okay.
Let me get my character sheet up though.
Yeah, I'm pouring some salt, so we do that.
Excellent.
Okay. For you, Nerissa, you get Grand Charm of Dual Casting. Once per long rest, you may cast 2 spells of 5th level or lower on the same turn. They must have casting times of 1 action.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's one of the new ones.
And that's the features tab that goes to?
Yeah, drag that onto your features tab. Oh, I got so much salt everywhere. For you, Jesus, you get Grand Charm of Healing Bloom. As an action, you and allies within 10 feet regain 4d8 hit points. It can be used twice per long rest.
Well, that's sweet.
We need some. Who needs potions anymore?
For you, Brunk, Grand Charm of the Black Star. As a bonus action, emit a 20-foot aura of dark void energy for 1 minute. Enemies starting their turn inside, take 2d10 necrotic damage, and you can use that once per long rest.
Can I propose a trade?
You want to trade it out?
No. Between me and Jesus. Swap. The Grand Charm swap.
Swap the healing for the Dark Star?
Mm-hmm. It would make, theoretically, character-wise, it makes more sense. That's why I was proposing that. I'll take it. I may actually pay to re-roll it if that's going to be the case. But I would just thought, maybe the void thing was more appropriate for Jesus in his sorcerous ways.
Jesus, what do you think on that?
I'm down to swap if you're down to swap.
Swap?
It would be nice. Like, I guess Jesus doesn't really. I guess healing would.
Do you want to see what I get first, just in case?
Well,
It's Christmas. We're at the White Elephant gift exchange on Christmas.
Okay,
I mean,
that's
it.
fair. That is fair. I like that. Okay, let's roll.
White Elephant charm exchange. Okay.
Did you drag your charm yet, Jesus? If you did, don't. Or if you didn't, don't.
I did, but I deleted it.
Okay. So yeah, we go. It's a white elephant grand charms tonight. For you, Valerith. Grand Charm of Echo Strikes. Once per turn, when you hit with a weapon attack, you deal an additional 2d12 force damage. This does not require an action and always triggers.
All right, so I'm gonna do the Spider-Man thing, even though y'all can't see me. How about we all do this?
Why are we doing this?
So you get the Echo Strikes, he gets the Black Void, and I'll take the Healing Bloom.
Does Nerissa want to get in on this, or is she happy with her dual casting?
Yes.
She's muted.
It's okay, just yell loud enough. We can hear you through his mic. See?
See, we heard her laugh, so we know we can do it. That's fine.
Get a tin can and a stream, and let's just do it that way.
I'm like, I'm excited about the dual casting, but if it makes sense, but like I don't know, it seems to make
It's your
sense for you
choice.
guys to do the.
It's your choice to participate or not participate. It's not we're
Absolutely.
not forcing you to do anything like that.
I
Unlike
was
a
just
regular white
thinking-
elephant where you'd be like, "Ooh, I'm going to steal." This is a by choice thing. You're going to participate or you're not going to participate. It's okay if you don't want to.
Well, like it made sense for like the 3-way swap that you guys had planned. Like I'm fine with. I'm excited about dual
Okay.
casting.
because you can use that with your artificer abilities.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I have spells that I like using, so
So
being able to dual cast would be really helpful.
Nothing like
Especially because I'm
infusion
currently
and, magic
flying
missile.
above a yeah.
Although Echo Strikes with Brunk might get stupid.
And look, that's exactly why I was like, hey,
But it gives me another option.
Oh,
In lieu of like it gives me an option. It would give me an option that is not a smite, but has the same effect of giving some extra damage like a smite does. So I would be cool with that. I can be cool with either one. I'm okay with that proposal if we are all in agreement.
it doesn't matter to me.
So Echo
I will just as
Echo
happily
Strikes
take
me.
the extra 2d12 for arrows, but I mean,
healing bloom for Potion Boy and Black Star for Jesus. Wow, Black Star for Jesus.
I know, right?
It's a little
On Christmas, nonetheless.
on Christmas.
Is this like the anti-Bethlehem?
On the Christmas episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Prepare for the Antichrist.
So yeah, you can drag whichever respective one you're taking onto your character sheet. That's the one you have now.
Alrighty.
Craziest fucking great,
Thanks for stopping me.
craziest grand charm ever.
Ooh, and it's got a new symbol as compared to the old
Yeah.
symbol.
I saw that.
Interesting. Fancy.
Yeah.
Twice per long rest. Nice. Now if I could just get my movement speed up so I could run in, use it, and then run the fuck back out.
Hmm.
if you ever need a ride, let me know. I can move so fast.
It's true.
You know what? Just put a seat on yours and you'll just be a turret and a tank. I mean,
Like
because then I can
legit,
go
there have
wherever
been
you are. I
battles.
can shoot. Perfect.
There have been battles where that was our strategy. I think it was Rosalia was on my tank, and I was just like, "Where do you need to go?" And I got her there, and she was shooting off her spells.
Yep.
We can do that. We can do that. It works well.
I mean, that's why I have acrobatics, right? So I can hold position and fire on like Legolas.
Hell yeah.
There we go. You're my Gimli.
Amazing.
With that 25 points added to your points cards, is anybody spending points tonight?
No.
I'll
I
take a
see.
little one.
A little
Take a
one?
little one.
Little one for Jesus? Flea charm.
I mean,
That's a good call. I like that. I like that idea. Little ones are what? 5 points?
Little ones are 5.
yeah. Yeah, I think I'll also take a little one, like a little stocking stuffer, you know?
Yeah.
I want one for each stocking.
Brunk wants 2 charms. Brunk's getting a crenellation charm and a charm of celerity.
Oh, that sounds like fun too.
Nerissa, you get a Swiss Charmy knife.
I already have one of those.
Do you want me to reroll?
Which one is it? Oh, it can turn into any piece of gear?
Permanently, though.
Yeah,
Wait, do I have one?
I think you've had one before, but I think you used
I
it.
had one, but I used it.
Yeah,
I mean, if I used it, it was probably useful.
it's a pretty useful charm.
Yeah. Like anything off
Yeah.
of that list?
Yeah, since I don't currently have one in my thing, I will take it.
Okay.
I like it.
Valorith, you getting one?
Nope. I'm
Nope.
gonna hold on to it.
Valorith is banking. All right. We started last session in the Adventurers Guild with Samson Longfellow and the corpse of his father, and the crew trying to interpret the cryptic answers that they had just received from it. Jesus reached out to Bill. Oh, Ellie, can I get you to mute your mic? Jesus reached out to Bill, learning that she and her students were fighting the Golden Goose on Duck Island. Nerissa went to look for Grick in the evening, but he was out on a raid. She gave a message to leave to him, drawing a crab claw tank and a crystal to denote that she wants to trade things. Jesus tried to get in touch with the crew, who was upgrading the ship, but received no response back. Brunk pulled Rosalia aside and asked her to help him with the bell tower quest. The whole crew decided to join him as well, save for Jesus, who went to go get his gun license. That learned how to make a few types of bread, including how to make a sourdough starter that he named Germathy. The crew gathered in the morning and headed to their respective goals. Jesus completed the license course fairly quickly and moved on to join the party. And as the bell tolled, a mysterious Hollow Knight appeared, and Brunk initiated combat with it, being surrounded by like this cage of like skeletal hands and bones that were keeping them locked into this fight. Boop 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 boop. As the fight ensued, the rest of the group investigated the main floor of the bell tower, where they found a hole that appeared to lead into a secret basement, a low vaulted chamber, roughly like circular, or kind of like a pill shape almost, with a stone coffin with a body, or like almost like a stone dais rather, with a body on it of what appears to be a queen holding folded parchment in her hands. Inside, strange ringing echoes inside and appears to have been subject to some kind of looting, with 3 other dead bodies inside. One a robed figure clutching a holy symbol, one that was lightly armored, and one that looked kind of like a mercenary. Nerissa investigated the robed figure and found that the symbol that he was holding, it was cracked in half, and was a symbol of a skull surrounded by a ring of blood droplets. As well as noting that his fingers were blackened. One hand was like out and one had the symbol like on its chest. Both sets of fingers were blackened and the mouth was like stuck open as if like he died screaming. Jesus spent most of the time rocking out, just jamming. Valerith went foraging and then joined Nerissa in the basement area. I believe he had to deal with some really bad nettles as well. And then close to the end of session, or like right at the end of session, Nerissa did something fucking wild. using a grand charm of the eagle to fly and another one to teleport, like the elevation charm, I believe it was, to teleport 150 feet in the air from where she was, so like 90 feet in the air currently, to try and investigate if there were matching symbols on the Hollow Knight there. Although she didn't find any symbols, she is now like flying in 90 feet above that position, which I think was awesome. And that is exactly where we left off and where we pick up right at the start of the turn order. It is round 5, and Brunk, you are still in a heated battle with the Hollow Knight of Braum.
I am indeed. And check my notes. Oh yes. Okay. We're gonna swing. First attack. Ooh,
That's a miss.
that is a miss. Make the second attack. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Excellent. So I don't have to use my charm. I will be taking... What did I just do? Made noise of some kind. Okay. Here's what we are about to do. I am going to hit and activate Martyrdom on the Questing Blade. I am going to do 4d10 instead of the full 5. I could do 5, but I'm going to do 4 instead. So that is situational bonus of 4d10. I'm adding the 2d12. It's 2d12 for the new feature, right? For the new Echo Strikes. Once per turn, 2d12 force.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop a smite in the middle of that too. For another 2d6 radiant. And my once around on a hit, which should be a +3 on the radiant soul, which is still active. Yes. Just make sure I've got all of that on there. Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Oh my god. That's so
Now,
much damage.
Wasn't
the martyrdom...
Yes, I take 3, 5, 3, 1. That is 12 points of damage. Is that 12? Is that how that works? Just make sure.
Oh, there's so many numbers here.
Damage, yep. So I take 12 points of damage there from the 40-10 that I rolled.
Isn't it 60-10? It's a number of d10s up to your paladin level.
Right. My paladin level is 6, and that's why I said I can choose to hit deal radiant damage a number of d10s up to your paladin level, for example.
Oh, so you're only choosing 4d10.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's how I was interpreting the reading. If I need to add 2 more d10, I'll just add 2 more d10.
When you land a hit with this weapon, you can choose to deal radiant damage of a number of d10s. I think
up
it's
to your paladin level, so
it says up to, and even in the description it says up to. So you can choose to do up to your maximum
less
there.
than the full amount.
Yeah.
If you decide you want to change that,
no, it's
that works.
I didn't create it. It is somebody else's creation, and so I will respect how they built it.
So yeah, I took a hit on that. And given that I have resistance, but since I I'm kind of assuming it kind of would bypass that in this sense, or at least that's how I'm treating it.
If you have resistance to radiant, it still counts.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then.
That's the strat, right? You know you are resistant to that damage, so you can, you know, like,
I've only used it once before, and I can't remember how we resolved it the first time. So.
I'd say.
I'll put 6 points back on. That's fine.
Yeah, I'd say resistance counts there.
It's very useful for me. So, there we are. That's it for my attacks for the round.
How much damage was that? 49?
It was 49.
Holy
It's
shit.
not all radiant, though. I mean...
Yeah, but even the physical's not. Even the physical's magical damage. So either way, unless it has resistance,
yeah, I didn't know
all.
if there's any differentiation there between if he has any resistances of any kind with that or anything like that. So
You slash like this huge radiant gouge in its armor that continues to glow with radiance, and it looks like it's starting to buckle.
And I will say to him, I would like to help you rest, my friend. And that's it. He's not a man of a lot of words.
It's
In
true.
the hero voice. I appreciate that.
2 swings. Its other abilities don't activate unless you're naughty. Oh my god.
That's makes me feel like I should have gone the full 62.
Oh my god, the rolls! That is 55 damage, 18 of which is necrotic damage.
Yeah, so cut it by 9 for the resistance.
Fuck.
Brings me down to 46.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Got just the 4 on that, so 42. So, yep, that'll be enough.
Enough
You won the duel.
to drop you?
Yep. I only have 36 hit points left.
Nerissa, you're watching from above, and you see Brunk like lift the sword lift his weapon. I think it's a sword right now, right? Or is it?
Yep, it's a sword.
Yeah. He lifts the sword into the sky, and you watch as radiant energy like kind of like flies down onto it, giving it this glow. And he slashes through this thing's armor, and you see that it, like the split in its chest is huge, and it's glowing with this radiant energy. And it looks like it kind of like buckles back, leans back with its sword in like both hands, and like swings hard across, and you see as there's like kind of like a return of like kind of like this like almost like dark bluish glow to it that he cuts into Brunk's chest, and you watch as Brunk drops.
No! Brunk! It's not my turn, so I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Can I communicate with like our communication crystals to everyone else though? Like, guys, Brunk is down.
Sure.
Or does that have to wait?
It doesn't, because at this point that means that the combat is ended. You guys can start moving freely again. End combat. The Hollow Knight will... You look at the knight as it nods to Brunk as he starts to go down. Brunk, in your head, you hear a voice, a very old-sounding voice that says, "Truth." And it disappears, and that bone, the bone wall disappears.
I'm gonna instantly fly down to Brunk and... Oh. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. You bring Brunk up. While that is happening, Valerith, you are in that basement level. Nerissa has just like disappeared, like it's been like, I'll be back, and just kind of lets you know what's going on and just vanishes. And you are in this room with the body. There are 12 alcoves around you, most of which seem like they had like little treasures nesting in them. And there are 3 bodies around. Brunk, you gain 10.
I'm gonna start with the non-royal bodies and examine. See, the sarcophagus was in the middle of the room.
Hold on, I can actually do one better for you here. You pull to scene.
Ah. Oh, okay. Mercenary. Let's see. Well, shit. Okay. I am closer to this one, so time to go over and investigate.
That was the one that Nerissa was looking at previously. That was the priest with his hand out holding the symbol.
The broken symbol, right?
The broken symbol.
Okay. Well, I'll take the symbol and move to the next guy.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. That one is the lightly armored one. Go ahead and give me an investigation check here.
Oh, good. Probably should have done investigation as my skill point. Didn't know I was going to be a fucking detective. Yay, I failed!
You don't see much on it. It is a lightly armored corpse. What you do notice about it is that there's no visible like stab wounds or anything like that, but its spine is bent back at an unnatural angle. The weapon that it is carrying is still sheathed. It looks like it's just a little dagger. And you can see that there is still kind of like flesh that's kind of like tight to the skull. And the expression that it is making is frozen in surprise, not fear.
Which way is the head facing, to or from the casket?
The head is not really facing in a particular direction because the body is bent backwards.
Okay. Well, that's why I was trying to figure out which way the force would have come from to bend it backwards.
On a 3 investigation, you ain't getting that. Ain't no way. Jesus, you were at the hole about to go in. Are you still going down there after Valerith?
Yeah, I'm still gonna go down there after Valerith.
Okay, so that is going to stay up there.
Also, I'm gonna give a torch to Rosalia.
To Rosalia?
So she could join us down there as well.
Okay. I'll copy her over as well. Jesus, I'll pull you here. Surveying the room right now, it looks like Valerith is looking at the lightly armored corpse at like kind of like the 11 o'clock mark in front of one of these little alcoves. You see the queen's body in the center where the rope lands, and you see the stairs at the bottom with what appears to be like some kind of mercenary, like a dead mercenary slumped against the wall.
Can I, like, do I need to, like, would I know that the queen's crown is bent from, like, the other guy's investigation and from me being right there?
Yeah, you can see it on her.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Mending on the crown to fix it.
You go to cast Mending on the crown, and I need you to make... Hold on a second here. Pretty sure it's a dexterity saving throw or a constitution saving throw. It is... If somebody touches, does anything... Yeah, give me a Constitution or a Strength saving throw, your choice.
I'm gonna do a con. Oof. I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay. Not much
It's
better.
a little better.
You feel as some kind of force, like you don't see anything in front of you or around you, but some kind of force lifts you up and throws you against the wall. 30 feet. Where's the closest? So, like here? Yeah. Throws you against this wall. You take 40-10 bludgeoning damage.
So that's how that works.
And you won't be able to approach that dais in the center next, like within your next round of things to do.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna scream out in pain and tell the guys don't touch the queen.
Valerith, yeah, you watch as fucking Jesus lands, looks at the corpse, goes to like reach a hand out towards like her head, and then gets thrown against a wall.
At least now I understand where the bend in this guy's back came from. It's a sharp corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back at the top of the bell tower, Brunk, Nerissa, how does do you have eagle wings right now? Is that what we are led to believe? How does the charm of the eagle activate for you specifically?
So I don't have eagle wings, but like my fin now has like also the fins of like a flying fish. I know they don't actually fly, but this is magic, so they're how I'm flying. I'm like one of those like flying fish that like jump out of the water really high.
Okay.
All with style.
Yeah.
So Brunk, Nerissa is like, you wake up to her with like a hand on you, healing you with a cure wounds. Probably like with a frantic, like panicked look on her face. Brunk, you're
Okay,
muted.
I'm looking at a flying fish. Those flying fish fins are coming out of my back. I think that would look cool.
Brunk, you were muted. I think you said something, but you were muted.
Truth.
Truth?
Truth.
What about truth? What?
Said truth to me.
He said truth to you.
And I really have got to stop pulling my punches. Ow.
Yeah. Are you okay?
No. That hurt
Oh,
a lot. But thank you.
it looked like it, yeah.
Yeah. I should have.
It looks like you were holding your own pretty well, though.
Yeah, I should have just given him the full business. I'll learn from it. That's the truth.
Hey.
But I don't think that's what he was talking about.
What do you think he meant by it? Did he say anything else at any point?
Nope. Not a damn thing. I talked to him through the whole match and kept trying to talk to him and tell him I was just trying to help him, and he nothing at all.
Oh.
It's
Well,
gonna hurt tomorrow.
we did find some. Yeah.
What'd you find?
I have a healing. We found some interesting stuff in the basement.
I can manage. It's gonna take me a minute to catch my breath.
Of course.
You found some stuff in the basement?
Yeah, like some dead guys.
Okay.
And like it looked like a dead queen, but like she was like
You say queen?
magically
You say queen?
it looked
Is,
like it,
is,
yeah. We think
so is
she's a
that rumor
queen.
true? The rumor that was attached to this quest about a queen dying, or about this knight failed to protect a queen?
I think it might be. There's like a so there
Like
are three
I'm gonna
dead
stand
bodies
up.
down
I'm be
there
like,
that have been rotting and not looking great. And then the queen is like dead, but like she looks like she just died, but I don't think she just died. And I think it's magic that's making her look like she like just died, you know?
oh, uh, where's this at?
Down in the basement. Here, I can fly now. Well, for a little bit. Do you want to ride down there?
How far down is the basement?
Uh, not far. Less than 150 feet.
Exactly how far down is it?
uh, I I don't know.
Like, how did you get up here? Where did you come from? Why are you
I
flying?
flew.
I can see that you're flying. How are you flying?
Charmed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not permanent. It's just temporary. I think it's like 10 minutes it was.
but
I don't know.
how did you get?
I'll stop
If,
flying
if you were
eventually.
if you were in the basement, how did you get up here?
I used the elevation charm.
So you like teleported?
Yeah, and then so I didn't go splat. I used the eagle charm, so now I have wings. But because I'm a mermaid, I get or fish wings. I don't know.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk over to the edge, like down to the edge here of the map where I'd kind of popped up from, and I'm gonna like look down, and I'm like, can I gauge about how far down it is to the floor?
From the
From
where you are to like the main floor, it's 30 feet.
okay, how
And then
far?
it was like another 30 feet down to the basement, I
Yeah.
think.
Is
Yep.
that far down to the basement?
Yep.
I think so. Roughly that.
Okay, and I grab Nerissa's arm, and I dimension door 60 feet straight down.
Yep.
Whoa.
Although I probably didn't think that through, and I'm probably gonna fall a few feet because I didn't account for. I don't know if I accounted for the flooring structurally, but
I won't make you take damage for it, but yeah, you do you do fall on your
like
ass a little bit.
we'll land with a pop, and just I'll be like, oh, whoa. She probably doesn't, because if I hit and I let
Yeah,
go,
I've got like my wings that are like
she's like hovering there, and it's like we're good.
So you see the current scene. It looks like Jesus is like crumpled against the wall. And Valerith, what was your reaction? Like, are you laughing? Are you horrified?
Hey, Rosie.
You're muted.
I'm kidding. I look over at the crumpled form of him and like, huh, that's how that worked. And look back at the body in front of me. That's also bent at like a 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey.
What happened to him?
Yeah,
What
that
happened
he
to
wasn't
him? What
there
happened
when
to
I left.
you?
I got my ass kicked.
Yeah.
I almost won. I got to learn to stop pulling my punches.
Yeah, he got a real good one in, but when I flew up there.
I should have hit
Almost
him
only
hard.
counts in poison and hand grenades.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna learn that next time. I don't know what a hand grenade is, but I'll learn that. I've learned my lesson. Next time I'll hit him as hard as I can. What's going on? Is that the queen lady?
I think so.
She looks like preserved, right? She's
Yeah,
in,
like
suspended animation or
perfect,
something?
perfectly preserved.
Why does she not look dead? She's not dead. Is she dead?
As far as we know, yes. I think it's magic that's keeping her fresh.
Mostly dead.
Yeah.
Definitely don't touch her. Don't touch the body.
Oh, is that what
Did you learn
happened?
that hard way?
I learned that the hard way. I got thrown against the wall.
Oh, maybe
okay.
that's what happened to that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, also, that symbol that I went to look for was not on the knight.
This symbol?
Are you holding up the skull with
Yeah.
the...
It's
Yeah,
broken.
that
It's split into two pieces, but yeah.
I didn't see that up there.
Do you recognize this, Roselia? The symbol?
I think when we rolled on it last session, Rosalia knew it was maybe related to like a cult of murder or like a church of murder or something like that, like a god of murder, but doesn't know much more about it than that.
Okay, couldn't remember.
Make a check. Okay, now, am I seeing this after I take a big swig from a potion?
You are seeing the symbol, yeah.
I'll move this way since I can't find anything on that body.
A natural one. I do not know what it is, but I do feel creepy about it
Yep.
for whatever reason. It looks creepy.
So I didn't find anything on the semi-dead, the dead origami over there. I didn't find anything. Maybe you'll have better luck, but yeah, this is not my. I'm not good at finding things like that.
Oh, okay. Let's...
We should probably also look in these alcoves. See what's here.
Hmm.
Out.
I would like to help investigate the room.
Sure. Like, what are you looking at specifically? Are you observing the alcoves? Are you looking at the queen? What are you investigating?
I want to look at the queen, and I want to see if there's anything I can see. Wait, now that we're not in combat, can I do detect magic?
Yeah, and I also I have to apologize because I did learn that you could have done detect magic before, but it would have cost a spell slot. If you do it with a ritual casting, which takes 10 minutes, then it doesn't cost a spell slot. So I do apologize, and I've since looked that up.
So rude. Okay, yeah, I would like to cast it without using a spell slot since we have the time.
Yeah, sure. I don't. So the body doesn't have a glow to it, and neither do really any of the items in the room.
Does anything seem like it's magic at all?
No.
Guys, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not getting any hint of magic at all in here. I thought it was some magical means keeping her.
Jesus can attest that there is some kind of magic in this room.
Definitely something threw me against the wall.
Whatever it is, it's not detectable with.
What did Jesus try to do?
I tried casting Mending on the Queen's crown.
Also, Valerith, you are over by that body. You were looking it over. Roll an investigation check if you're trying to like look real close.
Oh, lordy. The same thing.
The visible things that you can see are that the shield is split, the helmet is crushed inward, and the body is braced.
Interesting. The lightly armored one was probably trying to touch the crown, which would make sense. Why he's on that side of the room. But if he's down here and looks like he got hit by the same thing that they all got smacked around with, I wonder if it's any contact with the body, not just touching the crown. All right, who's gonna for science it?
I'll touch the body again. Why not?
Oh God.
I'll be the guinea pig.
Are you just touching the body?
Just touching the Queen.
Just touching the body, nothing happens.
Okay. So that makes no sense. If he looks like he got hit by it, unless... Did he crawl his ass over here? I mean, I guess he could have crawled his way over here and not made it up. Just because he was hardier than the guy in the light armor. Anybody else with investigation as an actual skill that wants to give some of this a shot? Because if it's in nature, I'm okay. If it's in here, I'm rolling twos.
I'd like to roll. I'd like to investigate the scene as well.
Investigating the body?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not doing good either.
Like I am actively like walking around the whatever this thing is called that the body is resting on, and examining, looking for any kind of clues as to what exactly is going on here.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. The body itself looks like it's preserved, but like if there's no magic on it, you wouldn't know what is keeping it that way. It has like... Ellie, can you mute your mic, please?
Brunk can cast Gentle Repose, so he's probably familiar with that spell.
But there's no Nerissa did not detect magic on the Queen's body.
Okay. And there's no sign that she is like breathing shallowly.
Not that you can tell.
Like that.
Was this queen supposed to have died?
Yeah.
Considering this tower, it's probably been a while.
Investigate the body Valerith tried investigating.
Sure.
All right. It's good to
We're
see
all-
that I'm infecting everybody tonight.
Yeah, we're all rolling terribly on investigation.
Yeah, and you're not
But,
really seeing anything new.
Okay, I'm
Howard,
gonna walk around the
what
room
I-
and look at the. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, I want to try cast. I'm gonna try on something else. I'm gonna try casting Mending on the symbol that Valerith is holding.
Okay.
Maybe this will trigger something else.
You cast Mending on the symbol that Valerith is holding, and it kind of like weaves itself back together, and as a whole symbol, but otherwise nothing happens.
Okay.
Am I still flying?
I don't know how long it lasted for, but I would assume for a little bit.
Okay, so that means I don't have to like army crawl across the floor. In that case, since I can move around a little more easily, I'm going to start going around
Oh, wait.
the room
You
and like
said
looking
it
in the oh.
I think you said it lasted 10 minutes. If it lasted 10 minutes, you used 10 minutes to ritual cast your spell.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I'll
Well, I
pick her
guess
up
I'm gonna.
too.
Oh, thank you.
I can, you know, get an arm in under the arms and around the waist and like pick her up and be like,
help me get around. Thank you.
Yep.
I would like to walk around and like investigate the room itself and like the alcoves and see what I can see from that.
Sure.
All right, Master Blaster.
Let's do it together.
There's no.
We'll walk a circle around the room. And I'm going to use my Warhammer to like tap the walls as I go around to you know, just hear if anything sounds differently than anything else.
Sure.
I should have done this before doing the ritual casting, because when I had the eagle charm, I also had, I think it was like visual perception checks I had a bonus to.
Oh, no. The charm lasts for 1 hour.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So I don't need you to prop me up. Thank you so much anyways, though, Brunk.
I'm still going to walk around the room and do the hammer tap around the wall, you know.
Yeah.
To see if there's anything like sounds solid versus hollow, anything like that.
So each alcove is carved with a shallow arch and a faded sigil of House Rudalia. Small brass plaques. Ellie, can you meet your mic, please? Small brass plaques beneath each one identified their purpose. Most are worn nearly smooth. But as you pass, it seems kind of like that. Maybe like a little like crypt devoted to the queen. The things that you see are at the 1 o'clock. So here is a velvet lined niche holding a secondary ceremonial circlet, simpler than the one that the queen is wearing. This one here has a sealed lacquer case containing a blank royal decree vellum, pre-inked with some kind of script. The third one at 3 o'clock here is shattered from the inside, and there are burn marks that radiate outward.
Great.
This one, 4 o'clock, is a heavy signet ring engraved with some kind of symbol, like a bell symbol. This one here has a stone-bound book that rests open and several pages are torn free. At 6 o'clock, it is a small steel medallion bearing like the symbols of Braum. You've probably seen them before. And one side of it looks like the side that is facing you looks scorched. At 7 o'clock, it is empty save for gouge marks and a torn velvet backing. 8 o'clock is a crystal vial containing what appears to be some kind of paper. 9 o'clock is a wax seal crushed flat against the stone. In 10 o'clock, a fragment of a ceremonial blade. Looks like it was deliberately broken. At 11 o'clock, it is an overturned bowl. And at 12 o'clock, it appears to be like a stone door with no handle. And it is marked by a faint crown outline.
There's no magic detected previously anywhere in the room, except for their obvious reaction to trying to cast a mending spell on the Queen's crown. Could it be that the shattered crown is just cursed? Is that what it was? Is that how it's described? As a shattered crown? Or a broken
It's
crown?
like warped. It's like bent and warped.
I'm looking something up. Sorry, give me just a second.
What's going on, guys?
Looking at this door, this stone door with no handle, does it look like it's just a impression of the crown, or like a space where the crown could go in to fit into a socket, basically?
I think it's a crown symbol. Like a faint
Okay.
crown outline.
Nothing else on the door?
Nothing else on the door.
Hey guys, should I try just taking the crown off without casting mending on it? Maybe it's just the magic that set it off.
Uh, I my gut is telling me that's a bad idea, but like you do have a habit of touching crowns that you probably shouldn't, so it's up to you.
I'll try. You know what, Valerith, you move out of the way just in case this goes sideways again. I'm gonna grab the crown.
I'm gonna go hide out in this by this other crown.
What happened the last time?
You go to reach out and grab the warped crown, and as soon as your fingers touch it, I need you to roll a strength or constitution saving throw.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is what happened the last time.
I had a feeling this. It was worth it. It was worth a shot.
You got this. You got this.
Oh,
He does not.
Or not.
we're all rolling terribly tonight.
Oh no.
You take another 20 bludgeoning damage as you're thrown 30 feet across the room into a wall.
All right, so magic or no magic, no touchy the crown.
Yeah.
She's also got what appears to be some kind of parchment in her hand.
Can we read it?
No, it's like,
Like rolled up?
yeah.
Hey Jesus, do you want to try and touch the parchment?
Sure. I get up off the floor. I get up off the floor.
Hold on. I'm gonna toss you I think I have a healing potion. I'm gonna toss you a healing potion first.
I'm okay without the healing potion. I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll be
Famous
fine.
last words.
So I reach out and try to grab the parchment.
Yeah, go ahead and roll strength or constitution saving throw.
Okay, so don't touch anything on the queen.
But that's the thing. We could touch the body and she was fine. Nothing happened.
That's a natural one.
Can I give him my inspiration?
Sure.
Oh.
Oh,
This is much better.
So you kind of like you feel your body get shoved back as you're shoved away from the dais there, and you still take 16 damage.
Okay.
As you kind of like are thrown onto your ass.
I have a question about my detect magic.
Yeah.
Was it like I spent 10 minutes casting a ritual and then I just got like one instance of like, oh, there's no magic around here?
No,
or like is it like a lasting thing where like
I think
would I have seen any sort of magic, so like would I have gotten any sort of magic from the action of him? Like I would have gotten like nothing?
No magic.
That doesn't make any sense. That just
there
doesn't
is
make
probably
any
an
sense.
illusion on this place to hide all the magic. Because people
Hold
don't
on,
just go
guys, I've
flying
got a
across the
theory.
room.
I've got a theory. What if there's just a big bully in here who's invisible? Like the queen's got an invisible bouncer.
Can I pick up the extra little crown that was in the first alcove?
You go to reach out and touch the crown in the alcove, and I need you to roll a strength or constitution saving throw.
Awesome.
Brunk, you rolling private GM rolls?
Yeah, I was heal. It was just a heal. It was just heal, and I just didn't realize I had put it back. I hadn't put it back on public.
I mean, the good news is I'm already against the wall.
Valerith, are you rerolling? Or are you... Do you have a reroll? Yeah.
I do. I haven't used one. No. I'll
Okay.
just take it.
You get thrown across to the opposite side of the room into the wall.
Okay, guys, let's stop touching stuff, okay?
That's 28 bludgeoning damage.
This is how we learn.
Ouch.
So
This room is
4,
going to TPK us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch anything because I don't have my armor on. So I'm extra squishy right now. Looking around the room, do I notice like any sort of like symbols or anything that like would in like does it look like all the things in the alcoves are like part of like maybe some like sort of ritual or something?
Give me an investigation. There may have been, with the way that things are placed in the alcoves, and not knowing what's behind the door of that room, it could be that there was some kind of ritual that was performed in this place, but maybe not magical in nature. On a 21, I'd say maybe even you would speculate maybe something a little more supernatural.
Okay. Also, since I'm flying, I can like fly up and kind of get like a bird's eye view. Would I notice that like all the cracks in the floor all lead to the queen as well?
Yeah.
That's messed up. I don't know what to make of this, guys, but like, so it seems like some sort of ritual has taken place. I don't know what. It doesn't seem like magic. Maybe there is a ghost bouncer. Who knows? But
Are the bodies that are on the floor positioned in such a way that one or more of them may be where they are at because they did the same thing we've been doing?
well, the one guy.
The lightly armored
Yes.
one for sure. Like its body is bent backwards.
That they
Yeah.
so is it because they touched the queens, like something about the queen, or is it because they were blown out because of interactions with one of the alcoves?
look, so far we've discovered that
Ooh, yeah. Can I
touching
look at
the crown and touching that paper causes you to get thrown back. Touching the queen does not.
But okay, Brunk, I think you might be onto something. Like this lightly armored guy, can we look at him and like math out based on like physics and like trajectory and position where he might have like knowing that it blows somebody just like straight back with a lot of force? Can I look at like where he's facing and like what like can I be like what would he have been trying to touch that blew him to this position? Yeah, we're like lining things up.
Go
It's
ahead
like-
and give me
It's
another
DSI
investigation
team.
check. Give it to me with the advantage.
Dirty 20.
You think that the way the thief is positioned, the likelihood is that it probably tried to like touch the queen directly, but the other two bodies don't seem like that.
Do they seem like they were also blown back from something? Like, no. Okay.
No.
Well, it looks like this guy tried to steal the crown, but I don't know what got the other ones.
Because the other symbols, the robed figure that was holding the holy symbol was, it doesn't look like it was killed by any kind of force, and it looks like it died casting a spell or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
And
out an arrow.
He looks like he's in shock.
Mouth open as though mid-prayer. Like he was yelling.
Oh, like yelling a prayer, not like praying quietly to himself.
Yeah.
Okay. And then was it the mercenary that you said looked like he was in shock? I thought you said one of them looked like they were like mouth open in shock.
The lightly armored corpse looked like its expression was frozen in surprise instead of fear.
Oh, okay. Like he wasn't expecting to be blown back by the crown.
Mm-hmm.
But then this robed figure was like screaming a prayer.
And the
Probably
mercenary,
scared.
the mercenary looks like it was fighting with something, but I don't. It might have been fighting something else because its shield is split cleanly down the center. Its helmet is crushed inward, and its boots are like planted firmly as if it was bracing for a charge that never came.
Do you think maybe he died fighting the knight, the Hollow Knight? Also, does it look like they all have like, especially the robed figure and the mercenary, does it look like they like died at the same time? Like, are they equally decomposed?
No, they look like they died at different times.
Okay.
7 had that crystal vial with paper in it, right? The 7th alcove.
The 7th alcove was empty, save for some gouge marks and a torn velvet backing.
Which one had the crystal vial? Was it 6 or 8 or 9? Sorry.
9 was the crushed wax seal.
Okay, so that means it must have been 8. Okay.
8 was, yes, a crystal vial, which appears to contain like a something recorded on paper.
Take out an arrow and see if I can flip it off of whatever's holding it.
The moment your arrow touches it, I need you to roll the strength or constitution saving throw.
Okay, good to know.
Would it be possible to get the list of the things maybe in the chat? Just because my headphones were cutting in and out the whole time you were talking about it, and I missed a lot of what was in the alcoves.
Hold on.
Ouch.
You take 9 damage there.
Okay.
It's gonna take me a minute because there's details in here that I can't let you see.
That's fair. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, so any kind of physical contact with anything, even if it's non-living in these alcoves.
I would like to investigate that door specifically.
Yeah, it is a stone door. There doesn't appear to be a seam or a handle, and there is a symbol of a crown on it.
And it's not like the door is not an alcove, right? Like it's a separate, like it's not in the alcove. It's just
It's like there's like it does kind of dip in, and then there's the door like at the end of the alcove.
Oh, okay.
They are all like carved out alcoves though.
I really just want to go knock on the door, but I'm not about to touch anything while I'm unarmored.
I'm at a loss. I'm not good on ruins, and obviously my investigation is terrible.
I feel like I'm missing something here, and I'm usually pretty good at finding a clue, but I'm struggling right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's obvious meaning to the items that are in the alcoves, but like what meanings those have are kind of lost on me at the moment.
Well, and the fact that detect magic detects no magic, but we're still getting thrown around like we're fucking ragdolls in a snowstorm. So
Yeah, it seems like there's some sort of paranormal force going on here, especially because like I'm thinking like some sort of physical force because like all of the cracks lead to the queen,
turn undead.
like as if she was like slammed into the floor or something.
I mean, I could exhausting everything as an action, detecting good and evil. Sense anything in the anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that's not behind total cover. I mean, I can at least do that just to try to, eliminate possibilities.
Did you cast it?
Well, it's a paladin ability, so it's just an action. So yeah, I can just do it.
Isn't it a spell?
No, divine sense is
Oh, divine sense. I thought you said detect evil and good.
No, just the divine. It says as an action you can detect good and evil.
Oh, okay.
Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. So at the very least, I can do that.
The Hallow spell. So I'm trying to put that list together too. For you guys.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I just realized I could do something that's interesting without realizing I could do it. That's gonna be fun.
You are made aware of that there's something undead. And you're trying to pin its location, but it is moving around.
Okay. I am going to start walking around in the room. Now, what I did with my points tonight is instead of spending 100 points on another Grand Charm, since we got one for freebies and you gave us a skill point for freebies, I decided to spend my points on an additional skill point. I spent those points in investigation because, and I kind of rolled for it. I was trying to decide between four of them, but so I was rolling a d4 to try to decide, and I landed on investigation. And in the aftermath of my little fight with the guy upstairs and his little utterance of the word truth to me, investigation kind of seems like the right path. So I put a skill point into unhide, and I also put one into blind sight. You gain blind sight within a range of 10 feet. Within range, you can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover, even if you're blinded or in darkness. Moreover, you can see invisible creatures within that range unless the creature successfully hides from you.
I'd like to point out I have blind sight that literally covers this entire thing.
Oh. Uh-oh. We're all thinking about abilities. What's on my character sheet? I didn't know I could do that. Just had that moment.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be walking around the room using that divine sense and that new kind of sensory thing where I'm looking for the truth of what's going on here. Just kind of circling the room around, like midway, basically kind of midway between, and just kind of walking a circuit around the room.
I don't think blind sight would be able to see this thing.
Well, again, the question is it invisible, or is it something else that's causing this?
I have true sight and blind sight, so
Uh-oh.
I mean,
it could be one of those things where maybe I pick it up and point him in the right direction, maybe.
Yeah, it'd have to be, because, I mean, you probably would have seen it if you had mentioned that when it started happening. But I have a lot to keep track of, and you are responsible for your character sheet, so...
And it was just, like I said, it's a new ability. It's a new thing.
Oh, I don't mean you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Mr. I have true sight everywhere.
I blame you for making me fantastic.
So Valerith saw what was throwing Jesus across the room this entire time, watched, and then still proceeded to do things to watch himself get thrown across the room before being like, oh, hey, there's a ghost.
For the record, I was joking about the queen having a ghost bouncer, okay? That was a joke.
What you're saying to us is you weren't reading the DM's notes or getting hints from the DM? Is that what you're saying?
No! He refuses!
I won't do like full on like
He doesn't do game prep when I'm around.
I'm just teasing. I'm literally just giving you shit. It's
Much to my chagrin, before I was in his games, he used to tell me all the backstories and the cool secrets and stuff.
Now you don't get any of that.
We would scheme together, and now, I don't get to scheme anymore. I even asked him to be nice to the players tonight, and he was like, I don't do that anymore. I used to ask him before all his games, be nice to the players, please, and he'd be like, well, Ellie said to be nice to you guys, so, like, let me give you extra points and stuff. And now I ask him, and he's like, no.
I gave you guys fucking free grand charms and fucking
That
points and fucking...
Ain't no complaints going on.
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining. I'm just telling them what you said.
Very clear.
Oh my god, my chat is full of bots tonight. This is fucking ridiculous.
Ew,
Yeah.
bots, get out of here.
Get out of here, you fucking clankers.
That's a slur towards robots. They're gonna get so mad at you when the robot overlords take over.
Yep.
Yeah, when Skynet takes over, better be nice to the bots.
Caught a bit of your stream. Nice vibe. I can connect you to a Twitch partner big stream. It's got that fucking feeling of like, hey, I saw you from across the room.
Hey baby, nice vibe.
Nice vibe. Want me to get you hooked up with my partner big Twitch streamer? Go fuck yourself.
So anyways, this ghost bouncer is fucked.
I wish I'd known it was a ghost earlier too, because my new skill point that I took was terrifying. So if they were going to attack me, they would have had to make a wisdom saving throw first.
This specter doesn't, even though you can see it, it doesn't attack right away. It still just kind of like flies around the room.
Well, now I can't help but watch him fly around, so I probably look like a fucking idiot, just like...
PhD, about how much time has passed since the last time I was thrown against the wall?
Probably a couple minutes.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, because I regain 1 hit point every minute.
Oh, that's true.
So, the people that can see the ghost, have you communicated that there's a ghost to the rest of us?
You're just watching Valerith fucking look around like a cat
can't-
looking at a fucking fly.
I mean, I'm only catching it if it's within 10 feet of me.
Laser pointer.
That's the
Yeah.
only way that I would actually pick it up. But I would know that it's about. I might be a little paranoid right now, like kind of.
Okay, what is
I would
going
say,
on?
I would say out loud, "There's something in here with us. Something's flying around in here with us."
I'm flying, but I'm not something. I'm
Nope, it's not
Nerissa.
you.
Oh,
It's not you.
okay.
It's a ghostly looking thing.
That would
He's
explain
ugly.
why I didn't detect any magic. He's ugly. Wait, you can see him?
Well, I can now. I'm actually looking for him. I wasn't really looking for him before. I was like
Oh.
here.
So you just looked up. Oh, he's up.
Yeah,
Where is
he's
he right
looking-
now?
flying around us.
How quickly is he flying? Like, damn, is he like floating around slowly, or is he like zooming?
No,
all
it's
over the
fast.
place?
It's fast. Zooming around
He's
real
zooming.
fast, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's clear
He's
the
got
floor.
some speed.
Make room for a trap. Don't cross the streams.
Nobody knows what
We
that
came.
means.
We saw. We kicked its ass.
You see it? What was it?
I'm gonna drop this in the
Um,
Discord chat because I think dropping it in this little chat is gonna be a lot to try and read through.
Okay.
I am not good when it comes to fighting ghosts. I'm gonna leave it to the, priests.
Uh-huh. Hey, Rosie, you might want to take a step back from the corpse, the queen's body. Just saying.
Takes a step back.
He doesn't like people touching the body, apparently. So he just kind of crisscrossing the room, huh?
Yeah.
If Valerith, you can see him like consistently. If I walk
Now,
over,
I wish I couldn't.
well, fair, but I need you to see him for a second because I'm curious. I'm not gonna
Okay.
touch anything, but if I if I fly over to this, I'm just gonna like fly over to like the nearest alcove, and like say which one am I closest to? Where am I?
You're like in between two right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly to the one at. I'm gonna fly to 4 because it's intact. Oh wait, no, 2 is intact as well. So I'm gonna just go over to 2, and if I put my hand out like I'm about to touch it, what's he doing?
If you reach out to go to touch it, Valerith, you'd see that it looks like it's like flying towards her.
I would stop where you are.
Oh, I am. I'm literally not actually touching it. I'm like just holding my hand like an inch from it. What's it doing?
He's being a sneaky little bastard, and he's waiting for you.
So he's just like floating behind me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna take
keep
my
him
hand
occupied.
down. I'm gonna take my hand down, and I assume he goes back to just like zooming around the room.
Yeah.
Okay. What if 2 people pretend to almost touch something on either sides of the room?
Well, we could try it and Valerith can tell us whether or not, like, we could, like, all three of us or all four of us could try it, standing in different corners of the room, see what uh,
What happens if we all just hold our hand an inch away from an item?
right, and see what he says, and see what he does.
See if there's, yeah.
Does more
Swear to
of it
God, if he
pop
comes
up?
for me just because, then
No,
I'm gonna run out
You're
screaming.
watching him. You're not touching. You're watching. No touching.
Yeah,
touch
you just observe and communicate what he does.
Okay.
Jesus, are you going to try to touch the crown? Is that where you're at? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my hand out to the crown.
Okay. So we're
But
all
no-
set
no-
up. We're all simultaneously going to reach for as if we're going to touch something.
Yeah.
It goes for
I'm
Je-
just saying it.
react-
Okay, by that.
as you all like reach at the same time. It goes for Jesus first.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going for you probably because it wants to protect the body itself, prioritizing you over everything else.
Yeah, the crown's probably the most important. Now,
that
Jesus, if
makes
you step
sense.
back and go to touch something else, what does he do?
So we all pull our hands back, and then on the count of 3, we reach as if we're going to reach again.
Yeah. One,
And what is his
2,
response?
3.
So you just go for the closest person.
You are at 11. And you are at 9.
Did you set this up like a clock on purpose, or is it just lucky that you managed to find a map that does that?
No, I set it up as a clock on purpose.
I think that's part of whatever ritual took place here.
It starts moving towards Nerissa.
Okay, so prioritizes 2.
Which is
Okay, Nerissa,
a
take
sealed
your hand
locker
back.
case. Okay.
If Nerissa pulls her hand
Now
back,
where's it going?
moves towards Jesus.
Okay, pull your hand back, Jesus.
Okay, so it's not just going around clockwise. Wait, Jesus, which
Who's
one are
next?
you at? You're at 9?
Yeah, I'm at 9.
It's a wax seal crushed flat against the stone. It
Okay.
feels wrong to stand near that one.
So where's he go? 11 or 5?
Doesn't it just starts going randomly around the room again?
Okay, so he doesn't really seem to care about 11 or 5. The signet was in. Go ahead.
Oh, nothing.
What's in 4? Was that the signet, right?
Yeah. That one says cold to the touch. Does that mean if we touch it, we still... Well, I guess we would touch it and then he would throw us across the room.
Yeah, well,
Sorry,
I'm gonna reach out for it, but I'm not
you go to
touching it.
you're reaching out towards 4. It comes towards you.
Okay, take my hand back. All right, so
Okay, so I'm going to move
2,
toward 10.
9, and 4. Okay, everybody ready? Hands out. Hands across America, our dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
3.
All right.
Uncle Tachi's magic puzzle basement.
3. It doesn't bother with you. 10.
Kind of trying to see if it prefers 10 or 4.
The answer is 4.
Okay.
Anything engraved with a bell mark.
What's a bell mark? Is that just like a picture of a
So
bell?
like a mark
or
of a
is that-
bell. Yeah.
Okay.
Nerissa, you're still by 3, right? Or yeah, no, 2. You're still by 2, right?
Yeah. But I can move
Okay.
over to 3.
On the no, you're fine. On the
Okay.
count of 3, you're gonna reach towards yours. I'm gonna reach towards mine, and we're gonna see because it went straight for yours to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3. We reach out like we're gonna touch our respective ones. Who's it go for?
I'm reaching towards 10 as well.
Between you and Nerissa, Valerith, it kind of like it hesitates before flying towards Nerissa.
Okay. So we already know it's gonna prioritize the queen. What was 2 again? I gotta pull up that damn.
I've got it up. It's a sealed lacquered case containing blank vellum pre-inked with script. What it seems like is it's focusing on the ones that are intact.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And
It's already been disrupted or looted, that it's ignoring those. Is that a fair assumption? Have we sussed
Okay.
it out?
So now the question is 1 or 2. Because I mean, it's the queen's crown, the ceremonial crown. So I'm wondering if 1 or 2. I'll move up to 2.
and I moved over to 1.
This is going to be fantastic. We're right next to each other.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to just
All
like
right.
reach both of us.
Of
Okay.
of those,
Count of 3.
yeah, you reach out again, and of those 2, it looks like it's heading towards Nerissa when it does its loop round again.
Okay.
So lower number, closer to door.
It hums
But
faintly
it's
when
related to the
approached.
queen.
Yeah, it looks like it's an actual crown as well, but like not her important one. And it hums faintly when it's approached. Like
So
what
I'm
kind
willing
of
to bet. I
is it
bet
like
the
a really
signet
low?
is this malevolent specter. Like I'll bet that is his significant piece. But he's here to guard her.
You think it's anchored to the signet ring?
Yes.
Okay.
Because between the signet ring and the lacquered case, it was like, I'm going to go for the case. But everything else, it prioritized coming to the ring.
Mm-hmm. Also, I wonder if, because there are a few things that have script on them. Like there's number 2 has like a pre-inked script, and then she's also got a scroll in her hand. And then wasn't there another one that had? There's one that has a wax seal crushed flat against a stone, which is like disrupted, which made like a wax seal could have been used to seal a scroll or a letter of some sort. So I'm wondering if the things that like are like scrolls or scripts like that might be like components to a spell, like written spell. Not like a spell, but like maybe like like a written part of the ritual that might have like significant writing on it.
Well, odds are we need to get rid of this specter no matter what. Because we can't continue an investigation if we keep getting thrown around the room.
Yeah. What happens if I go to the door at 12?
Nothing. It doesn't go near you.
I knock on the door.
It knocks back. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing
You
happens
jerk.
at all.
That
You
would
hear
have been
knock
so
on the other side of
cool.
the door?
The door is thick. You can tell that it's thick from knocking on it. You don't hear like a you don't hear like kind of an echo from knocking on it.
Can I try to push it open?
You go to push it. It doesn't push forward.
What if I try to slide it?
Is in place.
And there's no, like, you said there's no handle or like a lock or anything.
Correct. Only the like faint symbol of a crown.
And like an outline, like there's no hinges.
Right.
Okay. Is there anything around on the wall around it that looks like I could like pull it, or like there might be like some sort of like secret lever or anything?
Nope.
I'm just gonna start like
no-
randomly pressing bricks.
Yeah, I mean you've had a couple of investigation checks now as well, where like if there was a secret button, you would have found it.
Okay.
Actually, you're studying. Go ahead and give me another investigation check. There's something about the symbol, even on a 13, that is strange. It's not faded with time. It looks like the fading of the image itself is intentional.
Is it? It's not like. Is it carved in, or is it like drawn on?
Almost, it looks like it's almost like laser etched on.
And then like buffed out?
Yeah.
I think someone tried to remove this crown symbol on purpose, you guys. And I don't know if they tried to remove it, if they were trying to remove it because they were trying to get rid of the ghost, or if it's being removed because it helps the, like, it, does that make sense? Like, if it helps the ghost? No. If removing it would help the ghost. But like,
I mean, it's a stone door. Can't we just do the same thing with the stone door that we did with the stone that was blocking our path before?
I mean, that's a fair question.
I mean, that would be a real quick way to get rid of that crown symbol if that's the general thought behind it, is just hit it with an axe. or kettle thingy, whatever it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I guess I wouldn't be opposed to that idea. Getting Rosalia to try to break the door down.
Rosalia also has the ability to remove curse. Just as a thought.
I mean, have her try and remove the curse off of this, as long as she doesn't have to touch it.
I mean, she might have to touch it as the final act of casting the spell. At the very minimum.
Sorry, remove curse on what?
I'm assuming he's talking about maybe the ring. Am I wrong?
No, that's the only thing I can think of short of breaking down the door. Because we can't get to the pages in her hand to see if they might go for the book that was down at 5, I think it was. Sorry, I don't have it up. Nor the chance to mend her crown.
5.
Because what are the odds that those pages in her hand came from that book?
It's not a page that's in your hand. It's like a
Parchment.
like a rolled up parchment.
Okay.
What if
Go ahead.
he went for Jesus first when Jesus was still at the crown? What if we did remove curse on the crown? Do you think that could work?
Try it. She can only cast it 3 times, up to 3 times. So, and that'll eat up all of her third level slots for the day. I'm going to move to like the head of the dais here area where the queen is laid to rest. I'm going to pull out the questing blade, hold it in front of me with 2 hands, in front of my face, kind of up, focusing on the blade, and I'm going to spend the next minute casting Commune.
Okay.
So that I can reach out and talk to either Cord or one of his proxies. And I'm going to say, hey, Cord buddy, this is Brunk, son of Strunk. It's been a little bit since I talked to you last, other than the prayers. We could use some help. I'm really trying to complete this quest. There was this ghost knight up above, and I'm trying to find a way to help put him to rest. But then we discovered there's an actual ghost flying around down in here, and it wants to hurt some of my people, and it's guarding this dead queen, and trying to figure this out. But I'm not the brightest light bulb in the group here, so if you got some advice, I could really use some, bro.
So Commune specifically, you need to ask up to 3 questions that can be answered with a yes or no.
Right. Is one of the items in this room cursed?
No.
is the ghost in this room tied to one of these items?
Yes. Unclear. It's like a confusing, like yes but no. Like there's
It's
something.
like
There's
by the magic 8-ball.
yeah, there's something more complex about it.
I'm standing there and I'm looking all like dressed and like brow furrowed, like thinking really hard. Anybody got another yes or no question I can ask? Is there a yes or no question anybody has that I can ask Cord? Anybody? Anybody? Throw me a question. Anyone? No?
What about asking about the ring? Like if we remove the ring, will it affect the ghost? Like if that's the hunch we had. But I don't know if you wanted to.
He said it.
He said it was unclear though.
He said there's no curses. There's nothing. There's no curse, and he said that the ghost is and is not. It kind of, sort of, is tied to something in the room, but not. It's unclear.
I mean, what if this was voluntary?
Yes,
Oh, and maybe the ring is just meant to represent him, perhaps?
I mean, what if the spirit that's flying around protecting the queen at priority was a former guard or something along those lines, and he's taking it to, life after death protection?
What
But it's not a curse, it was a voluntary thing.
What was he wearing again? It kind of looked like a butler uniform or something, I remember.
Who?
From what I heard. The ghost guy.
Yeah. Valerith would have to describe what he looked like.
Yeah, what's he wearing?
Oh, you're gonna love this. Can you pop up the picture again? And I'll do my best to describe it as terribly as possible.
Yeah, hold on.
Is that what he looks like, or is that just kind of
a random?
Yeah. Is there any hint that he looks like any of the people that are in the room?
So I picked the image that I thought would as closely look to it as possible.
Yeah. The question is would he be? Does his appearance connect to somebody in the room?
Yeah, like does he look like he's wearing a uniform of some sort, or like
maybe the tatters of some kind of uniform, or like a robe of some kind? Valerith, I would need an investigation check from you to be able to discern more, though.
All right, remember, you all asked for this.
Give
this
it to
quality
me.
TV right here.
Give it to me with advantage for the power of friendship.
Yeah.
Oh, well, advantage for the power of friendship. Ooh, here we go.
I'll give it to you with an 11. You see what appears to be a destroyed, almost destroyed symbol on like the shredded chest area of like you can see like it's kind of like tattered, but there's kind of like a little bit of a symbol showing. And it looks like it's the same like Braum symbol as all the ones that are like on the alcoves.
Yeah, he's definitely a protector.
I didn't say that.
Well, I mean, he's protecting her, so because at priority he was prioritizing us not touching her over the other items in the alcoves. So without you saying that he's a protector, he is protecting her at priority.
Wait a second. He wasn't protecting her though, because we could touch her body.
He was protecting
What
the
if-
item on her head.
What
the
if
crown.
she's protecting him? What if she is the main part? Like what if like this whole ritual is keeping him here? If he had the symbol that's on the whole castle, she's the queen. Was there a king?
Sounds like a generic history check for all of us.
Yeah, I guess everybody give me a history check.
Cool.
Fuck.
2-1.
17. You would know that the queen died. Queen Rudalia the Eighth died, but the king lived.
How long?
Rudalia the Eighth. That would have been probably around wartime, so like 100 years.
He lived 100 years?
Or how long after?
100 years ago.
Yeah, because you said he lived, but like how long did he live for?
The previous king before like the current King Braum, or the current King Braum, was crowned probably 50 years ago.
No, not the current king. I'm wanting to know if she was the queen, did she have a king? Like the king and queen of a...
There was a king. The king did not die.
How long after she died
the king died 50 years ago. Because a new king would only be crowned if the previous king died.
And he was the previous king.
Yeah.
So he lived for 50 years after she died.
Yeah.
And do I know approximately how old they were when they were together? Like when she died?
They're younger. They were younger. You can see it. She died young. Like she's perfectly preserved.
How young?
Mid-20s. Maybe nearing into like 30s.
And were they the same age? Or was it like...
I'm not giving you that on a 17.
Okay. Okay.
You're not reading a book. You're trying to recall from memory. Let's be real here.
Fair. That's fair. I'm just thinking out loud, I think, at this point. So what if that's the ghost of the old king? I was wondering about how long he outlived, because like I don't know what our average life expectancy would be, but like, or what his average life expectancy would be, but it just seems, I don't know. But I think she's maybe here to like protect him instead. Like I don't think he's here to protect her. But he doesn't want us disrupting the spell for like his own selfish purposes, or disrupting the ritual or whatever. That's my theory.
You still have one more question for your commune.
Yeah, I know. I'm just... I cannot think of a question to ask.
I'm gonna suggest the one more question. What if we restored the alcoves? What if we restored the damaged items?
It needs to be a yes or no
And,
question.
Maybe just would restoring the alcoves help our situation?
I don't have anything better. Could restoring the alcoves how do I phrase that? Could restoring the alcoves put the protector to rest?
Is that your question?
Sure.
No.
Restoring the alcoves isn't probably going to help us here.
Also, Brunk, your god likes you. Cord has kind of exhibited that he likes you. And while he can't give you too much more, he says, wrong direction, find the truth. And your connection is cut.
That's the same thing that Knight said to me. He said to find the truth. Said to find the truth.
Can we, can I examine the queen's body to see if I can see how she died?
Give me a medicine check.
Crown. 1, 2.
There's nothing on her body that like there's no evidence of no outward evidence of what would have killed her. But this wasn't a natural death. You know that for sure. She's also wearing armor, so you can't really see her body underneath.
I was gonna ask
And she's
if I...
perfectly preserved, right?
Perfectly.
Look, hear me out. This is gonna sound really weird. What if she's just sleeping? Like, coma, frozen in time.
Maybe.
I mean, ceremonial
Can we-
crown. She's got a box of royal decrees waiting for her when she wakes up. Some kind of book for, I don't know what. You know, if we go around and look at some of this stuff, a wax seal. I mean, what are the chances that this is, I know, metagaming, some kind of, you know, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty kind of thing, waiting for her prince to fucking kiss her? I don't know.
I
Look, after she mentions it with her medicine check, she can't really see anything. Can I go over and do a medicine check to see?
Sure.
Oh my god.
You
Never
don't-
mind.
You don't really see anything else either, yeah?
I do a medicine check.
Yeah, everybody
something
go
I'm
go Brunk, fucking give me one too. You never know. Hell, throw Rosalia in the mix.
Oh.
Wow, we can't even break 15.
The dice don't want it. You want you to see secrets.
Apparently not.
We both rolled.
I rolled an 18, then you rolled a 20 for Rosalia.
The 18 is what I'm gonna take here. She looking over the body. She's not going to find anything either on an initial look until she looks closer, like inspects the body much closer, kind of like gets up close, like not enough to touch it, but enough to just kind of like nose to nose distance. And says she might have been poisoned. I don't know if that's the only thing that killed her, but if you look at her eyes, there's something real strange about them.
I will cast Detect Poison and Disease.
What does... Hold on, let me...
Roll there.
Yeah,
I can.
hold on, detect... I just need to know what it does.
You can sense the presence, locations of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. You can also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, or disease in each case. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay, so specifically, there is a poison within her system that you can still detect. It appears to be... Ellie, can you mute your mic? It appears to be a poison geared towards sleep.
She was given a sleeping potion?
She was given a sleeping potion, and the what you're seeing in her eyes is the blood. They're bloodshot, and like it's not red. They are almost like a purplish blue hue.
She was put to sleep. They thought she was dead? Can I
Look,
cast
I can make an
Break-
antitoxin. I just don't know if it'll work.
Would you say, Brunk?
Touch a creature and end one disease or condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Can I cast Lesser Restoration?
You can.
I can do it.
You cast so you can go ahead and cast the spell, but I also need you to roll a Strength or Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'll go Constitution. Nope.
Is that because the
Spectre fly when he starts
Spectre.
when he starts casting the spell on the body, the Spectre flies over to grab him and throw him.
I mean, I've got an herbalism kit. I can work on an antitoxin. I don't know if it'll work.
Sorry, I was looking at my features tab just to see if there was anything that I had that kind of gave me I don't know, a possible option there to throw in it, but oh, not a bad roll.
Nice. So you're able to cast the spell on the body. It doesn't appear to have an effect, and like as you're noticing that it's not having an effect, you feel this force grab you and try to throw you across the room. You're able to brace, and you only are moved 10 feet. And kind of like it drags you and slams you down because it can't throw you.
But I can sense him right now because he's like right on top of
Yeah,
me,
so you
right?
can see him. You can see he's right on top of you. Or sense him. And you take 9 damage from just like slamming you on the ground.
And I'll just kind of growl at him and he's like, I'm trying to help her.
Give me a perception check. Ten's enough. You once it like you are sensing it and it's like close and like right in your grill and you feel it touching you and you feel that cold. You also feel it's not a feeling of protection. It is a feeling of it's a malicious feeling, a feeling of something trying to be contained or shut down.
It doesn't want us to wake her. It's here guarding her to prevent us from waking her.
Or prevent it's like it wasn't the act of trying to touch her that it feels like it was stopping. It was trying to stop you from casting spells on her. It might not be the specific spell, but it doesn't like when you guys cast spells on the body.
I don't think it wants us to ruin whatever this ritual is. But not out of, like, something for the queen, but, like, out of... What if that's the ghost of the king? And he poisoned her for selfish means. Do either of them see him react? Like, does he react to, like, anything other than just us touching stuff? Like, he doesn't react to our conversations. I mean, he just reacted to Brunk talking to him, but, like, did he...
He didn't react to Brunk talking to him. He reacted to Brunk trying to cast a spell on the queen.
What I was trying to do.
Yeah. Okay, so he's not reacting to like anything that we say then.
And sorry, like, and Brunk is sensing him, not so much seeing him, but Brunk is getting the feeling of like,
sensing.
It's not, yeah, it's not protecting her. It is whatever it is. It feels malicious. It doesn't feel like a nice thing. It feels like a bad thing.
What if he poisoned her as some sort of like as part of the ritual here, and that ritual was like part of what's keeping him here?
I'm going to give, like, you keep saying king, and you, Valerith, being able to see this thing, you're not getting king from this. But something important does sound right from the little bit of garb that appears to still be hanging on the specter. The little shred that's left behind seems high quality. With a badge on it, might be important, but not a king.
Okay.
I wonder if it's Castellan or an advisor to the king. Hell, it could be the advisor to the queen. Could have just been a coup. I mean, the question is, who was the blood ruler? Like, was the queen in charge and the king was just a figurehead, or was the
But he lived
king in charge?
So were they trying to keep her quiet for some reason? Like take her out of the equation? It happened during.
What if they were trying to? What if they were trying to get rid of the royal line?
Oh,
and she was the royal blood. So that another political pawn could take over eventually. Or maybe the king at the time was a political pawn.
Mm-hmm.
I hate politics. Just give me nature. Strong survival of the
I'm
fittest.
trying not to give it away, but you guys are so close. It's like being in the escape room and knowing that the solution is right there.
Okay. I'm gonna try and make an antitoxin using the herbalism kit, because that's kind of what I got right now.
Go ahead and give me an herbalism.
Oh god.
And I'm sorry we haven't taken a
I'm
break
assuming
yet.
medicine.
Medicine. No, you should have. Herbalism
There
kit
is
is like
not
an
an
actual thing,
herbalism.
is it not?
Yes,
Herbal-
it is.
it's-
So, hey, I can roll off of it.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can roll. Yeah, you found it.
All right. Was it intelligence? Okay. Yep. Not so great, but give it a shot. I'm just gonna have to burn this character because I can't roll above anything. Holy crap! The one time I do, I kill a goblin in one hit.
Just put your dice in dice jail and make a new set of dice. That's what I always do when I'm rolling bad.
I don't
even
think
make these
herbalism
dice.
should be intelligence in this case, is
That's
it?
the problem.
Nature is an intelligence.
So that's default what it comes up with. Nature is, yes, intelligence. Which is funny because medicine, which I would think would be more the herbalism kit, but
Is wisdom.
or herbalism. Yeah. Not equipped, not proficient. My butt, I'm not equipped. It's not equipped and I'm not proficient. I'm gonna have to fix that.
I could see intelligence being needed to concoct like fucking antitoxins and shit, though.
I agree.
But I also agree that medicine, like wisdom, makes more sense. I would let you roll it with wisdom because you can set it to other rolls. It doesn't have to be intelligence here. I would accept using
Wisdom instead.
Using wisdom instead. So you get a couple extra points on that roll. I'm gonna I switched the modifier for you here. With a 10 or over, you think like you've created a cure that would work. And applying it,
Okay.
you do see that the kind of the purple blue hue kind of like fades a bit in the eyes, but doesn't completely subside. And doing that and knowing what you know about poisons and stuff, she's definitely dead. Because if it was taking an effect at all, then you should have seen more of an effect if she was still alive.
Yeah.
But it means that it's not circulating through her.
So she had.
And additionally, when you do that to the body, nothing happens. Like the thing doesn't come towards you to attack you.
Interesting. So
It's specifically spells. Like
well,
that's
yeah, because nobody thinks alchemy can save the world.
But no, it's specifically spells that it cares about.
Do the pages in her, or does the do the pieces of paper in her hand by any chance look like they match the book?
No, it's a scroll, like or like it looks like it's rolled up, the paper that she has. I think I said folded before. It's not correct. It's rolled up in her hand, and it doesn't look like it's the same paper as the book. What it does match, however, is the blank vellum pre-inked with script at 2 o'clock.
I feel like the ceremonial circlet has to be like maybe it was her previous crown, if that makes any sense. Like it was her crown as a princess, maybe before she became queen.
Nobody has dispel magic, do they?
Roselia does. I do, but I no, I don't. I do not. Never mind. All right. I do not have it.
But would that work if? Because I mean, it didn't detect magic, and we.
No, it didn't. I was just
It doesn't come towards me if I'm checking out the book, right? We
ruminating in thoughts.
like anything that's been partially looted or disrupted, it's not.
It doesn't really, yeah. When you go towards the book, like if you go and flip through the pages, it probably won't touch you. I don't know what'll happen if you try to actually like take the book.
Well, I want to like read through the book and see like what is. I mean, I know it's missing pages, but can we get a sense of what information
else?
is actually missing from
Yeah,
the book?
100%. Hold on, I deleted it all in this one. I'm just going to scroll back down to it. Give me a second. Got a lot of notes. This place, like, it's a pretty big quest if you're trying to figure everything out, aside from just beating the knight. Like, if you had come here alone like you had originally intended to, you may not have discovered all this.
He is dead.
The book. The pages in the book that are still there detail emergency expenditures. It's like a royal ledger. And the torn pages are clean and deliberate. Like the torn edges that you see. It wasn't ripped out haphazardly.
The pages
But what are the
were
dates?
supposed to have indicated names, not numbers.
Right. And the dates are from like 100+ years ago. They stop around the time of the war.
And the pages that are missing are from around then, like around the time of the war.
Yeah.
Like this feels like it's like everything about this feels like she discovered something that somebody didn't want her to know.
Mm-hmm.
Probably has something to do with the, it has something to do with a war probably that was going on, or something that caused a war that, somebody didn't want her to find out. I mean, this room just screams, I got rid of the evidence, or we hid it all away here. The body, she was put to sleep and then eventually died in her sleep. But she's perfectly preserved as a result of all that.
Mm-hmm.
Which kind of begs the question whether or not any kind of a resurrection-ish, revivification, or whatever kind of spell would actually work on her or not. Um, the ledger missing pages would seem to indicate that somebody wanted to hide the fact that there were names in there next to sums that they don't want you to know who was attached to those sums.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I bet it's I bet it's a noble family that wanted to keep their name from being found out, that they probably either started the war or funded the war for the other side. We need to get rid of the Spectre, like, before he beats the crap out of all of us.
Yeah.
Because obviously he doesn't want us to try and do anything to help the queen, and he doesn't want us to try and figure this out. So he needs to go.
Yeah.
The symbol
So
the symbol on the Spectre, does it?
it looks like the symbols on the alcoves.
And the symbols on the alcoves are the bell,
No, they're the symbol of Braum.
which is the kingdom of Braum to the north.
Yeah.
But we're in Mercant,
Which is also on the signet ring.
right? Well, it's on the medallion, right? The bell mark is on the signet ring.
Didn't you say the symbols of Braum were also all over, like, the tops of the alcoves?
Yeah, and an additional thing to note is that Mercana, like before this was Mercana, the city of guilds, this was just a like a capital city, and an extension of Braum.
Okay.
Like this bell tower existed before Mercana was Mercana City of Guilds. The City of Guilds was created as a result of the war.
But if this wasn't the capital of Braum, why is the queen buried out here
In a bell tower.
in a bell tower?
That's why I
In
said
the middle of
screens cover up. Like
yes.
hiding
Yeah.
away.
Wait, when the queen supposedly died, did they bury her did they bury her somewhere?
Without being
Here.
You would have to go back to Mercana and actually research that to know.
Yeah.
That's not common knowledge.
That's fair. I wonder if they claimed that they buried her somewhere else. But really,
Well, I
she's
said
been here the whole time.
I mean, without finding the research, I would almost bet that that's what you would find out if you researched it, was that she was supposed to have been buried somewhere else, but she was hidden. The body was taken away. All the evidence of whatever had happened around that time was taken away, and that's what it feels like this entire crypt is. It's like we hid this information below a bell tower where it was not supposed to be found until they just forgot about it. But now you've got the knight that shows up every morning when the bell rings, which makes me wonder, did she die at that moment? Did they both die at that moment?
Oh. Maybe.
With the whole bell thing and the whole, you hear the bell ring in the morning before the knight shows up. It makes me wonder if the signet ring is tied to the knight. Like that's what's in it, being that it's cold to the touch, makes me wonder if that's what's anchoring the knight to the spot. It's not
It could also be anchoring the Spectre, or the Spectre could also be what you fought upstairs, or another iteration of it. Because he was throwing us around while you were getting smacked down.
I
would
will
mean
s-
that they were both existing in the same spot, or they were both existing and acting at the same time.
Brunk, I would give to you that the Spectre didn't the Spectre didn't really react until they started touching things downstairs, but you were locked in the fight, and you know that it is not a malevolent spirit. There is something very noble about it in the way that it fights. It didn't pull any dirty tricks. It fought you honorably.
Right.
And I did give you that. You have, especially being a paladin of Cord, you've done a lot of like testing by combat, and it almost felt like that's what it was doing. It didn't go for a kill shot after it knocked you unconscious and you were bleeding out. Like it did give it did give you a killing blow, or an injurious blow, I should say, but it didn't try to kill you. It disappeared after that.
I mean, I feel like the obvious message here is that finding the truth of the action, finding the truth is the truth of what happened to her,
Mm-hmm.
or at least that's the way I'm interpreting it right now.
Or why it happened to her.
So
I'm betting it has something to do with these emergency war expenses that are missing.
So in order to touch anything in here, we're going to have to get rid of the Spectre to try and figure anything out.
I mean, Spectre can only touch one person at a time.
That's true.
And we have not tried two people, one taking the hit and pulling things off to see what happens if he pursues.
Wanna be in the room where
For
it happened.
science!
I volunteer for ragdoll duty.
I love you, Jesus. I love you so much, man. This fucking wild shit.
Already?
This wild
Jesus.
shit. Hi, my
Is
name's
he back to
Jesus.
full health? He's been. How many minutes has it been? Are you back to full health?
I'm more than halfway back, but I'm not quite back to full health yet.
Yeah, you guys have been sitting here investigating for a bit now, so like I'd say you're probably even just Jesus. Put yourself to full. Jesus looks fine.
Okay.
Through all this conversation and shit,
Okay.
Jesus looks aces.
So, Jesus, go to 2. You know what? Fuck it. I know I'm not going to make the save, but it's all right. I've got health potions, and I've got people that can cast spells on me. You're still beat the hell up, so you shush.
I feel like we should.
All right, on the count of 3, you grab your box, I'll grab the ring. It's a terrible plan, but I think we should do it.
Right. Let's do this.
Okay?
Wait a minute. What else?
One.
What else have we got? What else are we interested in? What other things here?
That crystal with the pages in it.
Is that what you're trying to grab?
Well, that's the other thing that we should grab. I'm aiming at the signet ring, which should be in this one, I think, 4. But yes, if we can get the crystal that has the pages in it, maybe those are the pages, or maybe it's something that relates to this. Last Will and Testament, I don't know.
I'm going to try to grab the circlet.
Off of her head or off of out of number 1?
Ooh. No, because we know it'll go for the crown. It'll go for the crown on her head. I'm talking about the circlet at number 1.
Okay.
If we're gonna be trying to snatch stuff out of an alcove while we're distracting her, then the obvious choice would be, I mean, if Jesus is planning on taking the hit, the easiest thing for him to do would be to try to take the crown off of her head again, while the rest of us are, picking something that we want, that we think is important to snatch, like the signet ring, or the blank vellum with the prink script, or the recorded royal address. Yeah, that could be a clue that could be helpful.
Ellie, you're muted.
I was just thinking the address would be important. I can
Yep.
go grab that one.
That's an 8. So, is there anything we want Roselia to grab? Do we want her to grab the pre-inked vellum? I mean, is the sealed lacquered case containing blank vellum? I mean, is it just blank vellum? It's just, I mean, it's a sealed case, so do we even really know what's in there? It feels like the letter. It feels like that's just a box of like letterhead that may or may not have anything on it.
For number 2?
Yeah. At number 2, it's a sealed lacquered case containing blank vellum pre-inked with script.
So,
Like what the
the ceremonial blade?
I mean, I don't know if the ceremonial blade is going to tell us much.
I don't know that the steel medallion bearing Braum's heraldry will tell us a terrible lot.
I mean, the fact
Other than proof that Braum was involved in the cover-up of Queen Redalia's death.
We can try. We can grab the case. We can always do it again. Let's grab the rest. So, Jesus, you got to do your thing first.
All right.
Then we got to do ours.
We got to do it.
Or let's just all count.
He goes on
Yeah.
3, and then
Okay.
we grab at 5. Is that what you're counting?
You guys count.
No, we'd grab it.
four.
We'd grab it 3.
You grab
Yeah,
it.
because
Because
he's gonna
we'll
go.
prioritize him no matter what.
Okay. 1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
3.
Hold on. So you're at 1. Your Rosalia is at 2.
Right. He's at 4.
You're at 4.
She's at 8. 1, 2, 4, and 8.
And he's grabbing the crown off of her head. Jesus is grabbing the crown off of her head.
Right. He's the bait.
Yes.
He's the bait. I love that. Believe it
The
or not,
ragdoll.
there is something more important than the crown. I just don't know if you're in front of it. Give me a second here. I need the full notes. Okay. The crown it doesn't go for.
Which means now we're gonna get a D4.
Bill sigil. 8 o'clock. The crystal phial. Nerissa, it comes for you. Roll a strength or constitution saving throw. Sorry, give me a sleight of hand first. To see if you grab it before it throws you.
It's a good roll.
Nicely done.
Yeah, you're nimble, and like Jesus is expecting for it to come his way, and it comes at you instead. To keep you from grabbing that vial, roll your Constitution or Strength saving throw, whichever you choose. Oof. Throws you into the wall over here for 15 damage.
Ouch. So did Jesus get the crown off the head?
Yeah, Jesus, you're holding this warped crown right now, and it is beautiful, and it's very regal. But what you're noticing as you see that it's all bent and twisted is that there is something on the inside of the crown.
Like, is it an inscription or is it?
It looks like on the crown, there's a symbol of a dragon on the inside.
Oh. Guys, there's a symbol of a dragon on the inside of this crown that I got. You think it means anything?
Sure, everything down here means something.
Could think about it.
No. Okay, we got that. Got that.
Nerissa,
She still has a parchment
I-
in her hand.
Yeah.
you have the vial with the parchment, and like it looks like something. When you're looking, the paper itself. Okay, can you please mute the mic? The paper itself isn't magical in nature, but the script, like the ink, when you're looking at it close enough, does appear to be magical from your detect magic. And it's illusory.
All right, so we cleared out 1, 2, and 4, and 8. Okay. Shall we reset?
Okay, so what did we find out from the vial?
Nothing, because she hasn't opened it yet. Right, I just said that she recognizes magic, and then Valor said something.
I can't read what it says, but there's definitely magic like in the writing.
Should
It
be-
says it trembles when touched as well, so it's like shaking in my hand, right?
Yeah.
It's also like, I don't know, like freaking out. I'm gonna like hold it up and everyone can like see it's like kind of.
Is there anything interesting about the circlet? I mean, other than it's whatever it's actually doing.
No.
So it other than it humming, does it continue to hum faintly, or
Yep.
is it
Yeah, hums with the sound of the bell.
with the sound of the bell?
Or like in tune with the sound, like in this room there is like a constant low hum of like the ringing, like after a bell is rung, that kind of din afterwards. This room is filled with it constantly.
Okay.
And yeah, the crown is humming, like almost resonating with it. Nerissa, you've been holding that vial for a hot minute. I need you to roll another strength or constitution saving throw, as the specter appears to like continue to be on you still. Like it zips over to you and like goes to like throw you again. Throws you like right next to Valerith into the wall. For another 25 damage. And it appears to be like, for Valerith, you'll see that it appears to be approaching and trying to attack her again.
I dropped the vial.
You drop the vial?
I don't know.
it's like it's a corked vial, and there's like a paper with like a glowing script, or well, glowing for you because you're detecting it as magical, but some kind of script that it's like rolled up and written, or is written on it and it's rolled up.
Can I try to open the vial?
You can. And when you uncork the vial, you hear a voice. Please mute the mic. If you are hearing this, then I have failed to reach the council in time. Know this first. I am not at peace, but I am not afraid. Fear is a luxury afforded to those who do not yet understand what is happening. An order has been issued in my name that I did not give. A seal has been pressed that did not leave my hand. Those sworn to protect the crown have been divided by authority that claims to be lawful and it is not. To whoever stands where I once stood, do not trust unanimity. Do not trust silence, and do not mistake calm procedure for justice. My knight was called away, not by cowardice, not by doubt, but by command. If I fall, it will be said that the realm endured, that order was preserved, that questions were unnecessary. They will be wrong. The truth of a crown's death does not fade with time. It waits. It waits in records altered carefully. It waits in pardons never granted. It waits in those who benefit from not knowing. If you believe the realm must remain whole at any cost, then seal this away and let history harden. But if you believe the crown exists to answer its people, then do not let my silence be used as consent. I name no successor here. I grant no absolution. I leave only this, the certainty that what was done in order will one day be undone by truth. Let the bell remember. Once the words are spoken, the vial cracks and breaks, and the paper disintegrates.
Hope y'all memorize that.
As that...
Of a photographic... I don't have that. No, sorry.
As that rings out and the specter starts flying towards you again, Nerissa, and the voice speaks those words, the specter comes into view for everyone as it becomes tangible. And that is where we're going to end session for tonight.
And apparently he doesn't care that the rest of us have things from the other alcoves. So, okay, cool. All right. Yay!
We will...
And that vial had the truth in it.
We will uncover more next week as they fight the Spectre and I think simultaneously probably check out things in the room because it's kind of how it's been going so far. It's just going to be an initiative now. So we'll roll that up next week. Until then, thanks to everybody who tuned in. We love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Have a great night.